I'm just going to read out what's written on UK government's website right now regarding skilled worker visa. I have also put in the screenshot for your reference of the same what I'm going to read. From 1st January 2021, EU and non-EU citizens will be treated equally. We will reduce overall levels of migration and give priority to those with highest skills and greatest talents: scientists, engineers, academics, and other highly skilled workers. After Brexit, UK has converted the Tier 2 General Visa to Skilled Worker Visa, under which highly skilled workers from outside UK, whether they are in EU or whether they are in non-EU, can move to UK after taking up a job offer. And even in the long run, they become eligible to apply for PR for UK. So in this video today, I'm going to explain the point system which they are using right now to calculate the eligibility of the person who got the job offer so that they can issue the visa to the person accordingly. Hi guys, this is Sandeep Khera and you're watching Conical Education. Before we proceed further, let me remind you to subscribe below and enable the bell notifications so that you don't miss any updates on this channel. You can also follow me on my social media pages. Links for all of them are given in the description below. Let's dive into today's video. Before I start explaining the point system, let me mention the key highlights of this skilled worker visa in UK. Number one, if you really want to move to UK to settle here, you must have a job offer with you from an approved employer by the UK authorities. Number two is that labor market test has been removed, which means there will be no comparison between the local talent available in UK and highly skilled worker available outside UK. So in case employer feels you are more skilled than the person who is available locally, then you will be given preference, so you have higher chances to get hired if you are really talented in what you do. Number three, upper limit on the skilled workers moving from abroad has been removed, which means there is no cap in 1 year how many professionals are moving to UK from outside UK. So as many as employees can come and work here and settle in the long term. So this is really a good news for you who are highly skilled professionals. Number four is reduce the general salary threshold. Earlier it was £30,000 and now it is £25,600, which means even if you get the lower salary, you still have the chances to get the visa and come here and work here. And number five is you must show enough funds in your bank account during the application process for your survival for first 28 days. Let us assume you are a family person. So based on what is written on the UK authorities website, I would recommend to have at least 2,000 to 2,500 pounds in your bank account to show to the authorities for your survival for first 28 days, so that authorities are convinced that you can take care of yourself, take care of your family after moving here in the first month itself. Before I proceed further, let me mention that in case you are looking for a job in EU or UK and not getting enough interview calls from the employers who are located in EU or in UK, then in that case you can register for my free live masterclass here. I will be sharing the top mistakes which you can avoid to get those interview calls, and finally how to get the job with those employers. Let us proceed further into the video. Now let us speak about the point system. You must have at least 70 points to apply for this visa. I am going to explain the points which you will get under each parameter when you get a job offer. So you have to add up all those points. And if some of those points comes down to 70 points, then you are eligible to apply for this visa from your home country itself. So as I said earlier, you must have a job offer to be eligible to apply for this visa. So you will get 20 points once you get a job offer from an approved employer who is authorized to issue a job offer to a person who is not available right now, who is not having the right to work in UK at the moment. So only authorized employer can issue a job offer. Next, you will get the 20 points for your job occupation code. So you have to make sure your profession, your skills are listed in the job occupation list. Let's say you are a networking engineer. Let's say you are a DevOps engineer, or maybe another software developer, or you are into sales, or you are into supply chain. So your profession must be listed in the eligible job codes list. So you can refer that list on UK government website whether your profession is listed over there or not. In case you don't know your job occupation code, you can visit ONS coding tool website where you can look for your profile and then you will get the job occupation code. And then with that job occupation code, you can see whether it is listed in the eligible job codes who are allowed to work, who are allowed to take up the job offer to work in UK. You will get 10 points if you meet the B1 English level requirement, which means maybe you can get 6.5 bands in IELTS exam, or you can take the TOEFL exam and you score somewhere between 79 to 93 to meet their English language requirement. And you must target to have salary of at least 25,600 pounds so that you gain maximum points for your salary, which is 20 points. So if you total down all these points, you will see that these are becoming 70 points and you will be eligible to apply for this visa if you get all these points. Regarding salary, let me mention that you don't have to worry so much about the salary, because you will be getting a way higher salary than this amount, than this 25,600 pounds, because you are coming from highly skilled background. So it is definitely possible to claim all those 20 points when you are looking for a job from abroad in UK. And finally, in case you are from shortage occupation or you are holding a PhD degree, then it is also possible to get some waiver on salary requirement. So then you do not need to fulfill 70 points. You can look for the detailed requirements on the UK government website, and then you can see how much relaxation you can get on those points so that you become eligible to apply for this visa. This is the overall point system. Let me mention some good news as well. UK government is also working on a scheme for those highly skilled professionals who want to move here, who want to work here and currently not having a job offer. So based on your work experience, based on your skills, based on your age and maybe some other factors, they will allow you to move to UK even without a job offer. So you can come here and look for the job. And once you get the job offer, then you can convert it to skilled worker visa. So this is just under process. It is going to take some time as it has been mentioned by the government on their website. This is all I have in today's video. Give a thumbs up or comment below, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.